I put a spell on you.
Simultaneously with the European Championship, Isabeau hosts the US Championship. This year the tournament is hosted by California. The last time San Jose became the host of the national selection was 5 years ago, when tickets to the 2018 games in Pyeongchang were played. Like the first half of the season, Nathan Chen and Vincent Xu miss out on the men's tournament as they focus on their university studies. Ilia Malinin became the leader after the first day. During the season, he often made mistakes in the short, because of which the skater had to rehabilitate himself in the free skate. By the championship, Malinin recovered from a leg injury that bothered him in the fall, and restored the quadruple lutz. As for the choreographic component, Ilia worked with Shilin Born, and began to feel more confident in the production. As a result of brilliant skate with 2 quads, lutz and toe loop, and a grandmaster result of 110.36 points, Chen's world record is 113.97. Although the new suit for the short looks debatable, judge for yourself how well it suits the blues. Evgenia Medvedeva's friend Jason Brown decided to take a break after a difficult Olympic season. The skater participated in various shows and rested, so the US Championship is Brown's first full-fledged tournament. The 28-year-old skater decided to return to the old Malinin short program. It was staged in 2020, but Jason did not show this production at official competitions. The competitive debut turned out to be chic. The soft lyrics go crazy for Brown. Only he can present the program in such a way that you really forget to breathe. And his skating looks even more spectacular in contrast after Malinin's performance. No wonder Jason got a standing ovation. Almost the maximum components allowed the American to take a confident second place, 125 points. Tomoki Hevitashi closed the intermediate 3. After 2 medals at the US Championships, he is desperately unlucky in the national selections. In 2020, Hevitashi fell to 7th place due to poor preparation, and a year ago did not participate in the tournament due to a positive COVID test. This time, Tomoki is ready to fight for a trip to the World Championship. Initially, he planned 2 quads in the short. However, after a good quad toe loop, he didn't start to hook a cascade to it, and then take risks with the second quadruple jump, limiting himself to 2 triples. The bet on stability work net rental brought Hevitashi 85.43 points. But Camden Pulkkinen disappointed. A year ago, he ended the season with a great performance at the World Championships, finishing in 5th place on his first try. In San Jose, he did not succeed in almost nothing. First, Pulkkinen fell from a quad toe loop, then from a triple axel. In the second half, Camden landed a bad triple lutz, and only hooked a double toe loop, instead of the planned triple. It turned out that the American was too nervous. Going out on the ice, he could hardly feel his legs from excitement. For the short program, Pulkkinen received only 69.47 points and flew to 11th place. In a post-hire interview, Brown speaks cryptically about his future. However, the American Federation should keep Jason at least until the World Cup. If there is at least some confidence in the results of Malinin, then the rest of the athletes are completely unpredictable. With such mistakes as Pulkkinen's, you cannot even get into the free program. Then it will be very difficult to keep the maximum 3 quotas. Isabeau is a very unusual girl. A new champion appeared in the history of the National American Championships, Isabel Levito, who spent the first season at the adult level, outstripped the experienced Brady Tennell by more than 10 points and won gold. Isabeau has been training since the age of 3 under the guidance of Russian coaches Ilia and Vyacheslav Kuznetsov, who work in Philadelphia. They are assisted by 2-time Olympic champion Yevgeny Platov, ex-dancer from Georgia Ottard Zapords, and ballet teacher Zhanna Palagina. She had a desire to write after watching the 2010 Olympics. Communicating with coaches, the skater learned a little Russian. Now the girl understands about 40% of oral speech. At the Grand Prix stage, she approached the Russian girls Muravyova and Zanina, and spoke to them in Russian. Kuznetsova said. Levito calls Russians Evgenia Medvedeva and Elena Kosternaya his idols. In addition to English and Russian, Isabeau speaks Italian. The girl's mother, Chiara Garberi, who moved from Italy to the United States in 1997, is an embryologist. Chiara was interested in European history and named her daughter in honor of the heroine of the fantasy film about the Middle Ages, Lady Hawke, Isabella Isabeau of Anjou. Due to the pandemic, Levito's international debut was delayed for a year. From the first Junior Grand Prix, the figure skater attracted the attention of the public. If Alice Liu was known for her triple axel since the novices, then Isabeau was not expected to be a big success. However, on the first attempt, the girl broke the bar of 200+ points and won the Grand Prix stage. And the free program to Tchaikovsky's Russian dance came as a surprise to Russian figure skating fans. Last year's US Championship was planned for Levito as a test start due to age restrictions. She could not qualify for a trip to Beijing 2022. It will probably be very difficult for everyone except Isabeau, Kuznetsova said before the tournament. A podium is possible, but I don't get hung up on the spot. I just want her to perform well. The debut was great. 2 clean skates brought the skater a bronze medal of the national championship. Moreover, Kuznetsova is cautious about Ultra C elements. We are focused on her growing up. I don't want her to skate until puberty and finish. I want her to ride for a long time. Although Isabeau still studies difficult jumps, in the summer of 2021, she tried a quad toe loop in a free program at one of the small tournaments, but she twisted a lot and fell. In the course of the 2021 Pro Leader 22 season, the skater complicated the content by adding combinations of triple Lutz triple loop and triple flip triple loop. Between workouts, Levito completes assignments for an online school. In her free time, the girl enjoys reading, knitting and even playing the piano. And for her Bengal cat Lana, the skater started a separate page on social networks. Before entering the adult level, Isabeau won the Junior World Championship. And this season, she almost immediately established herself in the world elite. 2 victories at the Challengers, silver at the stages and the Grand Prix final. My goal is to get better and stronger with every competition. It is important for me to understand after the performances that I took a step forward, that I gave myself to the audience and became better in some ways. It doesn't have to be meaningful progress every time. But inside, I have to feel like I'm moving forward, Isabeau said. After winning the 2022 World Junior Championships, Isabeau is serious about the 2026 Olympic Games, which will be held in Milan. Additional motivation for the athlete comes from the fact that her mother spent her childhood not far from this city. Given the low competition in the American team, the skater has every chance to make her dream come true and get to the main start of the 4 years.